And so I think a lot of Christians today and a lot of believers today, and listen to me very carefully, I'm not questioning people's salvation. Set that aside for just a second. I'm not questioning people's salvation. But what I'm saying is, have you been completely filled to walk in newness of life with the Holy Spirit? And I think a lot of Christians today, they understand the salvation part, but we're a little bogged down when it comes to being filled with the Holy Spirit. J.B. Phillips, who gave us a familiar paraphrase of the New Testament, wrote something like this a few years ago. He said that churches today are fat and out of breath with prosperity. They are muscle-bound through over-organization. What they need today is, again, the wind and the flame of Pentecost. You know, the problem that we find in the church today, the problem I find in my own life and here at the Vineyard and in other churches that I've been a part of, is that if we're not careful, we have enough resources, we have enough manpower, we have enough good ideas, we have enough programming to run the church in our own strength, and so we don't need the Holy Spirit. In the very beginning, when we first started and we first planted this church a little over 2 years ago, we didn't know who, if anybody was going to show up on Sunday. We didn't know what it was going to be like. We didn't know if we were going to take any tithes and offerings. We didn't know if we were going to have any people. We didn't know anything, right? And so I think in those moments we were a little bit more dependent on the Holy Spirit. And now, if we're not careful, like a lot of churches, we kind of fall into routine and we say, "Man, we're good. You know, we got some folks, we got some resources." And if we're not careful, we don't do this intentionally, church. It just happens, right? We begin to fall into our routines, we begin to fall into our habits, and we leave out the Holy Spirit. And we can do this on our own. We're living in the day of programs and propaganda and pep and promotion, and all these things try to duplicate what God, through the Holy Spirit, did on the day of Pentecost. I don't know about you, but I would rather have the real thing. I'd rather not us try to work it up and produce it ourselves. I would rather have the real thing.